Try this experiment. Get 1,000 people, line them up. Then get 1,000 coins. Whoever gets tails, have them sit down. That'd be about half. The rest do it. Flip. 250 people sit down. The rest flip. One person is left after all of that. They had to flip a coin, heads, 10 consecutive times. And almost every time you do that experiment, somebody's going to flip a coin 10 consecutive times.
He wanted us to do this with 1,000 people and 1,000 coins, which, of course, you get the general gist. I don't exactly have 1,000 people to do this, but I do have 1,000 armor stands. You may not be able to see them, but that's because I made them invisible just to be able to make it easier for us to see everything. So they're all standing on top of a wool block. Right now it's gray because I resetted the board. Now, I'm sure you're wondering how many are exactly on here. Well, that is exactly 1,000. As you can see, there are exactly 1,000 armor stands. It's a little odd, but you can't exactly fit all 1,000 on each block. Well, not saying they can all be crammed on one, because then how are you be able to tell the results? But I just made it easier so you can see it visually. So we have them all on each and every individual block. I believe I built this as a 30 by 32, and then finished off the remaining missing ones to make up 1,000. So now if we go back to creative mode, you can see the whole entire floor being gray wool. Now, I made a script, very simple script. Every armor stand that has the score of toss 0, which every armor stand has it when they're reset, to store its own score of its dice roll, will essentially spawn either 0 or 1 pieces of stone, which the script is right here. So once it rolls its dice with RNG of, or should I say, a coin, when you flip a coin with 0 to 1, 0 being heads, 1 being tails, if it's 0, then to set the block underneath them as green wool. If it's 1, then to set red wool. And this is, once again, this is crucial where it's always executing toss equals 0, because those that roll heads are still in the game, while those that roll tails, they lose. And of course there's some extra commands just for being able to make the display a little bit easier for the scoreboard text. And then of course for the reset, it just sets everyone back to 0, sets everyone from dead to alive, and resets the floorboard. So with that out of the way, let's get started. So once again, we have 1,000 armor stands just chilling there. If we do the reset function, we're at turn 0. Everyone's at heads 1,000 and tails 0, which means everything's reset. So there were no coin tosses here yet. It was just a reset function. And now if we do the coin toss, you can already see the results. And it kind of makes an interesting pattern. It's always different every time. As you can see, 518 landed heads, while 482 are tails. If we do it again, 238 of them were heads and 762 of them were tails. If we do this again, 109 survived. Again, 59. Again, 29. Again, 14. 7. 5. 2. 0. Okay, so there's a draw on those two that were left. So now we're going to try again and reset that. So back to turn 0 and try again. 501, 246, 132, 70, 41, 22, 14, 6, and 1. So that one landed after 9 coin flips. So that one rolled heads 9 times. So now we're going to reset it again, and we're going to try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one rolled it 10 times. If we do it again, he loses. Once again, luck is a factor here. I'm not saying that his statement is wrong where most of the time it's going to be at least 10 coin flips. It's just, like, there's always luck to be factored, but I'd have to brute force this. And when I mean brute force this, I would have to load this 1,000 times and store the results. And that would be kind of complicated in a sense where I would have to figure out a scoreboard system. But I mean, once again, it's not really that complicated, but I could always brute force this and bring the results. So if you guys want to see those brute force results, let me know. And also, this was kind of a fun experiment. Thank you, Neil Tyson.